Remember the defensive gun use video of the California man throwing hot tea on two armed robbers and then drawing his gun, shooting at them, and them taking off? Well, the city of Los Angeles just did this.
LA criminals came to my home, pointing guns at my chest. After successfully defending my home and my family and my 5-month-old child, California is now deciding to suspend my Second Amendment. It was a quiet evening, and as I was coming home from the gym, when 2 armed men, masked, hopped over the wall, ran down on me with guns, and the most terrifying part was my wife and my 5-month-old baby were on the other side of that door. In an effort to protect my family, I drew my gun and returned gunfire. As a result of that night, the California government has temporarily suspended my ability to concealed carry. This is an attempt to make me vulnerable at a time that is critical that I maintain my ability to protect my family. They'd rather leave me out there to dry and let my family become a statistic. My situation is unique because it happened at my front door, all on camera. But this happens time and time again all over the country. And it doesn't get caught on camera. And people sweep it under the rug because it doesn't behoove their political agenda. The fact is, evil will always exist, but we need our ability to defend ourselves and keep our families safe from violent people.
I'm sorry, but this is f***ing ridiculous. And what makes it even more ridiculous is that they went from suspending his carry license to revoking it completely. Oh, but it gets worse. You want to know what the LAPD Sheriff's Office said the reason for the revocation was? And I quote, "The entrepreneur who is the CEO of a photo studio told Fox News the Sheriff's Office called him on Thursday telling him it was due to him yelling at officers." This is beyond petty, but mostly it's pretty disgusting. Most people don't think about this, but after you defend yourself from a criminal attack, but none of the criminals die, you still have to possibly worry about those criminals coming back to attack you again out of pure spite. And the LAPD Sheriff's Office thinks it's okay to revoke his ability to carry a gun for protection now, right after he just defended himself from those criminals who got away and could possibly come back, simply because he yelled at officers after going through one of the most stressful and traumatic things anyone could go through. This is insane. This man didn't break any laws. If anything, he did the most law-abiding thing a citizen can do. He protected his family. This is literally why the founding fathers wrote the Second Amendment. They didn't trust the government, and the LAPD Sheriff's Office just proved why. But let's be real. I don't think they revoked this man's permit because he yelled at them. I think they revoked it because he was speaking publicly about how they didn't care to do anything after the incident. So now they're being petty and trying to punish him for speaking out against them. I'm sure the Backstreet Boys of dictators, Stalin, Tiny Mustache Man Mao, and Mussolini would be proud. This is exactly why we need to implement constitutional carry nationwide, so you don't have many dictators arbitrarily revoking people's carry permits because someone hurt their fifis. The LAPD Sheriff's Office should be ashamed of itself, as if it's not already hard enough to be a gun-owning, law-abiding citizen who just wants to live their lives, but the crime is so out of control, they have to carry a gun for protection, and now they have to deal with even the Sheriff's Office treating them more like criminals than the actual criminals. The LAPD Sheriff's Office should reinstate this man's carry permit instantly, because if something happens to him or his family and he can't do anything about it because he couldn't carry a gun because you revoked his license, that blood will be on the LAPD Sheriff's Office hands. But like I say all the time in my gun defense videos, get some type of concealed carry insurance, people, that comes with a membership like USCCA, because you may think you're in the right and in the clear, but if a DA, or in this case, the sheriff's office, is anti-gun and wants to try to make an example out of you, now you have to spend money out of your own pocket to hire lawyers to try to get your permit back. But with the USCCA membership, the lawyers would have already been in place to make sure that didn't happen. And if it did, well, now you're not coming out of your pocket further to fight back to get it back, because they're already fighting for you to do that. So if you want to learn more about a USCCA membership, I'm going to put a link in the description section of this video. But also, don't forget, right now, we have these premium hoodies with embroidery of all of our classic designs and our new designs at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description section of this video as well for that. So, but before you go over there to look at all of the wonderful things we have on the store and to also learn more about USCCA, I want you to leave a comment in the bottom of this video. I also want you to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and make sure you click that bell too to make sure you get all the notifications anytime I release a video.